अवैध निर्माण को लेकर के एक्शन शुरू हो चुका है और ये तस्वीरें देखिए, मैं आपको लाइव तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूं यहां से कि देखिए अवैध निर्माण को लेकर के ये जो है एक्शन शुरू हो चुका है। ये देखिए जो पहले जो ये जो गेट है उसे तोड़ा गया है। इस वक्त मैं टाइम्स नाउ भारत के दर्शकों को ये तस्वीर दिखा रहा हूं कि देखिए किस तरीके से जो उसने अवैध निर्माण किया हुआ था श्रीकांत त्यागी ने, उसे तोड़ा जा रहा है। ये देखिए जो अभी हम थोड़ी देर पहले हमने बताया कि देखिए किस तरीके से उसने अपने बालकनी के जो आगे का जो एरिया है उसको उसने घेर करके रखा हुआ था और उसे जो है तोड़ा जा रहा है।
You can clearly see on your live screen, walls are being broken by the Noida authorities by hammers. These walls were extended by Shrikant. These walls were made by Shrikant Tyagi in a certainly act of illegal encroachment of the public space, and Noida authorities, as they promised once they came, that they will be examining the extent of illegal encroachment, and now they are using the hammer to completely demolish this piece of land and to clear this piece of land from the illegal encroachments. This does not seem too powerful, as the bulldozer action in illegal encroachment has been the norm, but certainly it is not any less effective by the Noida development authorities. And now you can clearly see that the walls are coming off. The plasters of the walls are coming off, the tiles of the wall are coming off, and Shrikant Tyagi's, empire of fear in Grand Omax society is almost falling over. You can clearly see on your screen that Noida development authorities have taken it upon themselves to clear residents of Grand Omax society from the fear of Shrikant Tyagi and the illegal encroachments that they wanted to remove in this society. So as the promised, and the Association of Apartment Owners of this society had complained and written a letter to the Noida developmental authorities about the extent of the illegal encroachments, and this is the action on your screen right now. These walls are fallen, and remember, this is not just a wall that was extended on a public space. This wall was the eye of this wall was in the eye of the storm between Shrikant Tyagi and the residents, and these illegal encroachments remember were the flashpoints, the multiple flashpoints that occurred between Shrikant Tyagi and the residents of the Grand Omax society. And this wall and this basement, you can clearly see that these are being demolished. So this illegal encroachment will be cleared, and authorities are completely demolishing them. There is no mercy as far as the workers of the authorities are concerned. You can clearly see plasters being chipped off. It is coming towards us as well, and this is a clear establishment that the authorities have woken up, and now they have taken cognizance of all the illegal encroachments that they were not taking action of in the last few years, as the residents have complained 2 times now that the Noida developmental authorities did not take cognizance of their complaints of Shrikant Tyagi, encroaching their public space. And now this is happening up, inside 72 hours of that video going viral on Twitter, where Shrikant Tyagi, is seen abusing a lady, a resident of Grand Omax society. And now the justice is being served in the form of demolition of the illegal structures that were raised by Shrikant Tyagi. However, one thing I would like to reiterate here, that there is no opening of doors still by the Shrikant Tyagi's family, and I'll ask my video journalist Manoj to show the door being knocked by the police officials of the Noida police, and the doors have still been, that has not been opened yet by the Shrikant Tyagi's family. Remember, his wife was also detained the next day when the video came out, but she was released later on yesterday. But the doors are not being opened, and Shrikant Tyagi is still absconding. Police have said that they will impose Gangster Act, but they have not been able to nab him yet. But the authorities have started taking action against the illegal structures raised by Shrikant Tyagi, and this empire of fear of Shrikant Tyagi, that this was the signature of his arrogance, that he was drunk on power, that he was keeping all the residents of Grand Omax fearful of his power, his influence, and his bouncers. Remember, some of the residents are saying that he used to roam around with 10 bouncers, and that it used to strike fear in the residents. So all those episodes of fear are being, served justice by the authorities, by every bit of, these stones and also bricks falling, crumbling. You can clearly see the empire of fear that Shrikant Tyagi built in Grand Domac Society is crumbling, and by this, the residents of Grand Domac Society will be relieved in some sort that there has been justice served, at least in the form of illegal encroachment. But the full justice can only be served if Shrikant Tyagi will be arrested by the Noida police, and he will be prosecuted under the section that he has been charged in the FIRs that have been filed by Noida police against him. Mahesh Sharma, the member of parliament, also promised strict action against Shrikant Tyagi, and those actions have started to be delivered at the ground. At your screen right now, all the bricks of Shrikant Tyagi's illegal structures are being raised by hammers. No bulldozers as of yet. That they have not entered Grand Domac Society still. But one thing is clear, that the illegal structures are being raised continuously, and the Noida authorities have taken into action, and they have taken cognizance, and in such a manner that Shrikant Tyagi's illegal structures are being raised from start to scratch. The authorities are saying off camera that they had heard these complaints about illegal encroachments many years back as well, and that there were many complaints against Shrikant Tyagi about illegal encroachments of the public space, but no action was taken. That one of the Noida authorities official admitted on camera just few minutes back to Times Now that there were multiple complaints. There were complaints in the past against illegal encroachments made by Shrikant Tyagi as well, and now they have taken an action against that. We also confronted the authority as to why there was no action, and for that they had no response to that question, that why there was no action against the illegal structure raised by Shrikant Tyagi. That was so evident in the eyes of the public, but that was not evident for an action that demanded an action from authority. But now, after that video going viral, and also member of parliament Mahesh Sharma coming here and being embarrassed by the residents, we have those visuals where the women residents of the Grand Domac Society were clearly confronting Mahesh Sharma that what about their security if some residents, Shrikant Tyagi, who seems to be a member of the BJP, who seems to be so influential, who seems to be so powerful, who roams around in the society with 10 bouncers, can threaten and can abuse a lady, and then just one day later, some goons, 6 to 10 goons of Shrikant Tyagi came here looking for the whereabouts of that lady who complained and who was seen facing those abuse from Shrikant Tyagi. So that led to a serious sense of embarrassment for Mahesh Sharma, and we also saw the visuals of him saying that Noida police are incompetent, and now having all those charges against them, Noida police have sprung into action. They are supporting the Noida development authorities in the demolition work that is being underway at the D003 flat, the flat where Shrikant Tyagi, the man who is absconding for abusing, who has been charged by Noida police for abusing and also threatening a lady, a resident of Grand Domac Society. So a demolition work has started, and it remains to be seen if Bulldozer will run onto inside the Grand Domac Society. As of now, hammers of Noida development authorities are enough to smash the arrogance of Shrikant Tyagi and also the illegal encroachments made by Shrikant Tyagi in the Grand Domac Society. So this is the live visuals. I will ask my video journalist Manoj Kumar to continue on the visuals, because that is the most important part of the story, because this establishes that the Noida police and Noida development authorities have finally woken up, and they have taken their action into their hands, and now they are starting to serve justice to the illegal encroachments made by Shrikant Tyagi in Grand Domac Society. Back to you.
All right, Mayank, just keep speaking to us once again. You have been getting us a detailed live update. Even when it comes to the residents there, they are out there to see exactly now justice being served.
आपने देखा तो देखिए ये जो सोसाइटी में जो कितने बड़ी संख्या में यहाँ के जो आसपास के जो लोग हैं वो मौजूद हैं, और वो इस तस्वीर की गवाह होने आए हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने इस अवैध निर्माण को लेकर के लंबी लड़ाई लड़ी है। और ये देखिए कि किस तरीके से इसे जो है तोड़ा जा रहा है। लगातार जो है वो इस पर अथॉरिटी का हथौड़ा चल रहा है, क्योंकि ये निर्माण जो है ये अवैध था, और अवैध निर्माण को लेकर के कार्रवाई शुरू हो चुकी है। और अब से थोड़ी देर में जो पूरा जो अवैध निर्मित ये जो जगह है इसे पूरा खाली करा दिया जाएगा, और इसे जो है ये देखिए लगातार जो है अथॉरिटी का हथौड़ा चल रहा है। थोड़ा सा मैं अपने वीडियो जर्नलिस्ट को भी कहूँगा कि आगे से थोड़ा हट जाए, आपके मुंह पे वो पत्थर लग सकता है। तो उसे दिखा देखिए किस तरीके से ये तस्वीर है, या देखिए कि यहाँ पर ये हथौड़ा चल रहा है और ये पहले अभी जो ग्राउंड में जो उसने जो अवैध तरीके से निर्माण किया था उसे तोड़ा जा रहा है, और अब से थोड़ी देर में जो है जो ऊपर में जो उसने जो शेड डाला हुआ है उसे भी हटाया जाएगा, यानी कि अवैध निर्माण का। और देखिए कि मौके पर बुलडोजर भी पहुंच चुका है। मैं आपको तस्वीर दिखाना चाहूंगा कि देखिए ये बुलडोजर यहां पहुंच चुका है और बुलडोजर से अब कार्रवाई।
Bulldozers have rolled on in the Grand Omax Society inside. There are one and two. Two bulldozers have started to roll on towards the residence of Shrikant Tyagi. This is the breaking development we are showing to our viewers. Live visuals of bulldozers going towards the residence of Shrikant Tyagi. Keep these two in frame. That's it. Yes. I'll ask my video journalist Manoj to pan and show bulldozers going towards Shrikant Tyagi's residence. And now the Noida development authorities have finally taken the action by bulldozer, which has become the norm of the administration as far as the illegal encroachments made by the criminals in Uttar Pradesh and Shrikant Tyagi, as being promised by Commissioner of Police of Noida, Alok Singh, that there will be imposition of Gangster Act. So now the Noida development authorities have finally started treating Shrikant Tyagi as a criminal, and you can clearly see that the bulldozers has been received by in rousing welcome by the residents. मैम कैसे देखिए बुलडोजर यहाँ पे आ गया?
बहुत खुश है। ये काम पहले हो जाना चाहिए, 2 साल पहले हो जाना चाहिए था, बट आज हो रहा है। बहुत अच्छा।
आप लोग बहुत दिन से कंप्लेन कर रहे थे इसके बारे में, तो अभी फाइनली एक्शन हो गया।
या अभी एक्शन हो गया और सबके लिए बहुत अच्छा हुआ है।
आप लोग को जो प्रॉब्लम फेस करनी पड़ी उसका जस्टिस डिलीवर हो गया?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, अगर ये हो जाता है और वो इंसान जेल के अंदर आ जाता है तो ये और भी अच्छा होगा।
हम अभी ये इसके बुलडोजर के बाद अभी तक वो अरेस्ट नहीं हुआ श्रीकांत त्यागी, इस पे क्या कहेंगे?
मुझे लगता है कि अब अरेस्ट हो जाना चाहिए और मुझे योगी जी
सरकार जल्द से जल्द एक्शन ले और वो इंसान जल्द से जल्द जेल के अंदर आए, बस हम यही चाहते हैं।
Finally, bulldozers are here. You were complaining. We talked to you yesterday as well about Shrikant Tyagi's striking fear among residents. How do you react to this?
Now we are feeling so safe, and we are thinking our government is with us. So now we should not scared from anyone.
Well, this is the response coming from one of the residents that we talked to yesterday. So bulldozers are here. They are saying that the government has finally taken action as being promised by the officials yesterday night after the ruckus happened. Authorities, police officials, bulldozers, all three of them, the essential element of serving justice to the reign of terror, caused by Shrikant Tyagi. Bulldozers are running on the. You can clearly see on your screen that bulldozers have started demolishing the illegal structure of Shrikant Tyagi on your visual, on your live screen right now. Remember, bulldozer has been given a rousing welcome by the residents who were living in the fear of Shrikant Tyagi. His arrogance was completely, they were livid with the arrogance of Shrikant Tyagi, and now with this bulldozer action, the bulldozer have started. One bulldozer has completely demolished the 2 pillars, the wooden pillars that Shrikant Tyagi built on the illegal land, the land that was for the common purpose. Bulldozer has just demolished that 2 pillar, and now it remains, and now bulldozer is going towards the other side to demolish the 2 pillars on the right side. You can clearly see every visuals of bulldozers moving towards Shrikant Tyagi's residence. So this is the quick action, this is the rapid action that Commissioner of Police yesterday promised, and now authorities have taken the bulldozer into Grand Omax Society. And remember, there have been criticism about bulldozer, but you can clearly see we also shown you that the residents of Grand Omax Society have given a rousing welcome to bulldozer coming towards Shrikant Tyagi's residence. And this is the live visuals on your screen right now, that Shrikant Tyagi's residence has been demolished. 2 pillars of Shrikant Tyagi's residence has been demolished by bulldozers. This is the live visuals on your screen. You can clearly see that bulldozer shifting its height, and now the upper portion, the glass ceiling portion of the extended balcony. Clearly see now that this is not just the balcony of Shrikant Tyagi that is falling. This is the reign of terror of Shrikant Tyagi that was falling rampant in Grand Omax Society, that has fallen by the bulldozer action of the Noida Development Authority. Aram se sir.